Hello. Can you hear me? Wait, I don't know if I'm live yet. Can you hear me? Is the microphone better than before? I know that the last time I did it, the microphone was way low on the volume side of things. Yes? Am I live? It is so early. You're right. I'm sorry if I'm having internet problems. I have had them the last week or so. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was late with the live. Is it still loading? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. The YouTube servers were like not starting anything. But yeah. Hello. How are you? How is everyone? I am here. How is the microphone? Hope it's good. And hello, Sam, by the way. Hello. Don't call me Brody. Sounds too similar to Broly, and I have not watched Dragon Ball Z. Hello, Daniela. Is there more latency than usual? I think it is. People are answering like 5 minutes after I you know. Yeah. No, I think but it doesn't show that it's on my end. Maybe it's YouTube's end. But yeah. You have a quiz tomorrow and you're here. Go study you. Go. Is it too early for some people? I feel like it's too early for some people, but it's good for me. Like before, after that, I have to record and then do some other stuff. Hello, egg. It's then 4 p.m. there. Where are you? It's 10 a.m. here. Like, I would usually stream at around 2 or 3 p.m. here, which would be 3 a.m. for you. Philippines, I see. There's a lot of viewership from the Philippines. Can I say my dear? I can say my dear. I'm too far from the microphone to do it though. My dear. Something like that is what you wanted. It's 4 p.m. in France. Hello everyone. So yeah, I just wanted to live stream because I could, because now since I am not working for anyone right now, have more time. I'm actually doing my schedule so I can start streaming on Twitch more regularly too. Starting tomorrow, hopefully. So if you're interested, you can always join in below. I know that there's a lot of people that have been joining since I stopped streaming a lot. I think I got like 100 more followers, and I have no idea why. But there you go. No, you. Where am I from? Where am I from, or where do I live? I see that it is loading again. I hate this. Spectrum. It's probably my end. Saw myself lagging. Yeah. I live in the States. I have been having problems with Wi-Fi, but normally I haven't had them on my computer since it's connected. with cable. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to call Spectrum to fix it. Yeah, there's always a lot of viewership from the Philippines. I think it's the type of content more than the person, because a lot of other people, a lot of other VAs also have a lot of viewership from the Philippines and from Indonesia too. I don't know why. It's disproportionate. Not that I have more from the Philippines than from the US, but it's more than the usual US creator would have, you know? Not everyone has arms. That is correct. Yes, and that is sad. I don't know why would you would point that out, but yes, correct. Accurate. Do I prefer the cute or feisty type for myself or for a partner? Because I don't know. I honestly don't know. Either way. Arabic, there's not a lot of Arabic audience. Like most of my audience, it's US, then United Kingdom, then Australia, like the main. Thank you for following on Twitch. The main English speaking countries, and then like right below that is Philippines and Indonesia, which is weird. I think that together they're like 7% of viewership or like something like that. I'd have to check again. Let me check. Reach. No, engagement, audience. There you go. No, look at that. Philippines is the second. In the last 28 days, US 33% of my audience, Philippines 7.2 alone. 7.2 the Philippines. Then United Kingdom 4.8. Then Malaysia. Then India, Germany, Indonesia. And then Canada, Australia, France, Poland, Turkey, Italy, Mexico, Brazil, Russia. So, yeah. How old am I? I can say that. Yeah, I'm 23, almost 24. Do I look old? I feel old. My bones hurt already. Talking about types, your types are anime guys. Well, depends on the guy. You can compare Bakugo to Deku, for example. They're not the same. I cannot say my birthday, but I can say that by the end of the year, I'm gonna be 24. Hey, look, the bot still works. Nice. I haven't tuned into the bot for like 5 years. It's been 82 years. So yeah. Give the bot a raise. I mean, if it does a good job and stops banning people for no reason, then I might. I have broad shoulders. I mean, I don't know. Where can I measure it with? Oh, this is a new shirt, by the way. A new white shirt. Are you happy that I have more shirts now? They're like white. Well, let's see. Let me measure my shoulders with, I don't know, the keyboard. This is a full keyboard. My shoulders are wider than a keyboard, confirmed. I don't know who had that curiosity who was asking themselves that question, but my shoulders are wider than a full keyboard. There you go. So, yeah. It's always a white tee or button up. I like my white shirts. I'm sorry. Like, I do. I like my gray shirts better. I really like that light gray. But to go around my house, my own house, I like white t-shirts. You know. My keyboard looks cool. This is literally like a $15 keyboard. Because I bought it when I was buying my first computer, like the parts. And I spent everything on that CPU and GPU, so everything else was the cheapest available. The mouse that I bought was like $10, and the keyboard was like 15. Yeah, it's a dragon. It's like dirt cheap, but you know what? I tried a new mouse, and I wanted to try a new keyboard. I like this keyboard. It's comfortable. It's so good. I like it. And the mouse too. Like I tried the new mouse and it was too small for my hands and I couldn't use it. So I'm sticking with the cheapos. I'm sticking with the old cheapo brands. So yeah. Will we ever see a face reveal? I have no idea. I will probably do it. If I do it, I'm gonna do it in a different platform for a different kind of content. Not here. And when that happens, I'm gonna have to delete all the lives in this channel. And all traces of my semblance. So yeah. Do you also go with Asians? I mean, do you prefer to date them? I mean, I have never dated anyone. I have never dated anyone. I haven't been in a relationship, a serious, long relationship with anyone. So I don't know what to tell you. I have no compass. I have no measure for that. So yeah. Oh, it was raining yesterday here too for like a while. It wasn't too much, but it was a while. And it was so strong at night after I went to bed. It was like so. Yeah. Can I speak Italian? No, but I can cook Italian. Not traditional Italian cuisine, but I have watched a couple of videos and I feel confident. Just like the ingredients sometimes. So yeah. How tall am I? I'm 6'1" or 185 around. What do you mean I'm Carmen Sandiego? Have you seen that show by the way on Netflix? It's actually good. I mean, it's definitely for kids, but it's intriguing sometimes. It's entertaining. Will I ever do a cooking stream? I do want to make a cooking stream. I have no idea if I'm gonna do it here or elsewhere. If I do it elsewhere, if I do anything like face reveal or any different kind of live stream, can you hear that music? Oh my god, my neighbors. I hate it. I'm gonna get copy strike because of my neighbors. Copyright strike. So if I ever do any face reveal, game stream, or any cooking stream, that's gonna be on Twitch. Like I'm gonna do it on Twitch and not here. Just because of yeah. You know? What's my favorite RP? Like the character you love to RP? I have to say that in my personal life, I don't do RP like traditional RP, not acting RP. That's different. But I don't do RP. That's not something that I like doing. It's just because I haven't grown up doing it. I believe not that I have like a resistance to it. I have not watched One Piece, and I don't plan to. It's too long. It's too lounge. Um, is my cooking amazing? My cooking is amazing. It is. Online games that I play Genshin. I play, well, this isn't online, but I've been playing StarCraft again. It's cool. So, yeah. What's my favorite meal to cook? I have to say that my favorite time, like the best time that I have in a kitchen is when I don't have an actual um recipe that I'm following. Like when I don't know what I'm doing and I just, you know, try things. I like that very much. Like the other day, like the last thing that I cooked was last week. Um, I don't like lentils, so um, my parents were like, "We haven't eaten lentils in a while, and we need, our ligaments, and we need to eat them." So I was like, "Oh my god, I have to cook lentils." And so I've never cooked lentils before. I don't like lentils. So what I did is I first washed them and soaked them and all of that. And then I started thinking, what can I do to make these lentils not taste like lentils? So um I made a two different sides, right? So first I made the lentils, then I pureed them like to form like a paste. I put olives and tomato paste in them to give them a different flavor other than lentils. And then in the other side, I made like a pine with, I don't know if that word exists in English, with onions, carrots. There was um, there was turkey, ground turkey, and some couple more vegetables. There were a lot of vegetables actually with mushrooms as well. So then I cooked that, and then since turkey meat has a lot of juice in it, that's basically stock, you know. Then I poured the stock into the lentils, and then I mixed them again, and then I poured almond milk as well on the lentils for it to not be too thick, and then I poured everything else with the pine, and it was so good. It was so good. It was like a lentil cream or something, and with meat and onions and other vegetables. It was very good, and it didn't taste like lentils at all. It tasted more of the tomato of the turkey stock. It tasted very good. So yeah, there you go. Imagine I do mukbang scary. I don't. I enjoy the occasional mukbang. Like I enjoy watching the occasional mukbang, especially at night when I'm about to sleep. Um, Curiously enough, I have misophonia, so I hate when that happens in real life. But I don't think I would do a very good mukbang, and that's because my mouth makes noises. My jawbone makes noises, to be perfectly like detailed. So it pops, it like dislocates. So it's kind of not good. So it wouldn't happen. Do I have tattoos? No, I don't like tattoos. I don't. I will never get tattoos, and I don't like how they look. No prejudice against people that do have tattoos, but I just don't like how they look. So yeah. Um, Which colors are my eyes? I don't know. Look at me. Tell me what color my eyes are. Oh wait, you can't. Can I speak Spanish? Sí. That's my first language, actually. So yeah. So the jaw is like. So every time I eat, I do those sounds like wow, 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 and it's not good for a mukbang. That's it. It really isn't. So it's very loud too. My eyes are red. Well, they are when I get angry. I have no idea what TMJ is. So I have no idea. Angie. Do I prefer tall or short girls? I have no idea. Like, I have no experience with that. If you ask me any dating questions, I don't know. Like, the answer is I don't know. I would say, without any context, someone around my height. Just so I don't have to kneel or do any weird leg movement, you know? Oh, well, then I do, Sam. So, yeah. And hello, everyone who's just joining. And thank you for everyone that has been following on Twitch. Keep following. You. I'm talking to you. Follow on Twitch. I know that you wanted to do it, but then you thought, nah, I'm not even going to going to be on Twitch. I'm looking at you. You should follow now. Follow it now. Follow me now. Transmandibular joint, meaning you have a problem with the jawbone popping out, causing pain. Oh yeah, yeah, I probably do. I am watching you. Don't ever say that without context. What's the Twitch account? The link is down in the description. It's OG Thirsty Boy. So follow now. Follow. Looking at you. Do a deep sound voice. You know, I used to have a much deeper voice, but then I modified my own voice. Well, didn't modify my voice, but I made myself accustomed to higher pitched voice because at the time I was in choir. So then I needed a higher range for certain songs and all that stuff. So I started practicing higher and higher pitch. So the lowest notes that I used to hit, I stopped being able to hit them, you know? So I ended up having a higher register, usually. If you don't follow, I'll get angry. Like the Hulk, but without any muscles. Also, by the way, there was a person that asked if I worked out. Wait, the other thing. The other side. It's a treadmill. It's a treadmill. It's. So, yeah. Favorite food? I don't know. I don't have favorites. Like I've said this before, but I do like lasagna. I do like trying good new things too. There's did a falsetto. I speak in falsetto. So why should I speak Spanish more often? I speak Spanish all the time, every day. Am I in university? Actually, no. There was a lot of I wish I could talk about these things more openly. I can't, for a lot of reasons. But I did go to an online college for like 2 or 3 semesters, and then I started doing YouTube, and then I didn't have time, so I had to stop. Also, it was getting boring. Now the problem is that historically I have not had a lot of money, so even when, well, I can't say that. Um, I didn't have the opportunity to go to college, mostly because of money, and yeah, Samsung all the way. I hate Apple. So it never was a lack of academic abilities. Like I like to highlight that. I was nah, I can't say that. I had good grades, very good grades. The last 2 years in high school that I ended here in this country, I had like a 95 average. So yeah. Now the problem with the other thing too is that when I was studying, I was also working full time, and then I started doing YouTube, and that was giving me money, and then I had to do work full time. Um, then all of my weekends were YouTube stuff, and then all of my evenings, like 2 hours in the evening, were school time. So something needed to be dropped, and what was giving me money was work and YouTube. So at the time, I had to stop. It was also boring. It way too basic on in the online stuff. It was all like common sense. I did learn advanced Excel equations, which was good, very helpful till this day. So yeah, Apple is overpriced. Apple is overpriced. Yeah, I mean, I think I only got one B here in in the states, and it was um, a subject that the teacher was so bad, that was so boring that I just tuned out. But that's it. Um, I wish I would have gotten the time to study calculus in high school. Sadly, I didn't get to. I love math, but I didn't get to. I didn't have enough time. The problem is that when I came to this country, I was in high school, right? And some of the subjects that I took in back in my home country are not translated correctly here. For example, um, English classes. I had to retake all of my English classes, even though I knew how to speak English from there, because it's not the same type. Same with in my country, we don't have like like an overall science class, because that ends in 8th grade, and in ninth grade we start having physics, chemistry, and biology. But here in high school, they said, well, you didn't do like I forget the name, like or something weather, which is basically what I learned in 7th and 8th grade, but I had to retake it because they did not allow. I had to retake so many classes, and I actually had to go to school like 1.5 year more than I should have, because they also start classes later here. They start in July, and my classes start in um, in February or March. So it's yes, tedious. They also didn't let me void PE classes, even though I've done in my back in my country PE you have to make every year. So you know, it's I had to retake like basically a full semester, if not a bit more. So I didn't get to take the classes that I wanted. I did take accounting 1 and 2, in which I was very good, and I did get to study pre-calculus, but that didn't count towards college credit, so that's bad. But yeah. Semester is half a year. C as in half, mester, month, half the months. I'm stressed that I didn't get to study more. That's what I'm stressed about. So, but in any case, now I have more time. Now I work for myself on YouTube and on my new company that I started. And yeah, still organizing a lot of stuff in there. But yeah. Why are you taking screenshots of hands? Stop hand simping. My skin is not fair in terms of clear or you know, it's just the lighting effect. My skin is like a yellow. I don't know how to describe it. I'm a Simpson. Thank you, Daniela. Do you have any skincare routine? I don't. I don't have anything special. I do have more things for my hair. Just because it's lounge. But yeah. Tell me your real name? Sure. My name is Walnuts. That's it. My full name is Walnuts. Is my hair soft? I don't think hair can be soft. It's just hair. Hello, Aloha. How are you? Yeah, Thorsten Bischurger. That was my name for a while. Legally, I changed it. So. Hand. So, yeah. Now you have a lot of time, which is good. Curious, don't! I'm not gonna stand still for you. Am I introverted or not? Yes, but since I came to the States, I think, and started seeing a different reality and all of that, that shifted my approach. I am still very introverted, but I am now much more assertive, and that's good. It's very good. So yeah. Among Us. Doot, doot, doot. White tea looks good on you. Actually, light gray looks better, I think. Like, the problem with the white one is that it's too transparent, translucent, which I don't like. But, yeah. Also, guys, I see that some of you still haven't followed me on Twitch. And Twitter, by the way. Twitter is down below as well. I don't do that much there, but yeah. Do I play any instruments? I don't. I play my haters like a... I don't know. Something. It didn't work. Forget about it. Scratch it. Erase it. Do I have any shirts other than white? Yes, I have one light gray. I have one black. And it's because it came on a pack with the white shirts. And that's not a lie. That's not a lie. So yeah. I need to buy more shirts. I actually went to the mall earlier this month, like maybe like 3 weeks ago. And I bought a bunch of pants. Pants are more expensive than shirts. And I bought this as well. But the thing is that I didn't have any good pair of pants because now I'm thicker than a Snicker and my pants don't fit. Like, my jeans used to be very, 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 well, they still are, like, very slim. Like, it's a slim, stretchy stuff, you know? But then when I started exercising more, my legs grew like... And so I look like a clown if I keep using those jeans. So I bought better jeans, and I bought even wider than my waist, just because if I get even bigger, you know. So I can use a belt if I don't, you know. And it's good, and it's not that you know. So, do I know how to swim? Yes. Swim, yes. But I don't like swimming. Well, I do like swimming. I don't like going to the pool. I like being in the pool. I don't like going to the pool. And I definitely don't like swimming in a beach. Don't like the beach. Don't go into the beach. Or people that go to the beach. I don't like being shirtless. That says it all. Yeah. I mean, it is embarrassing, but yeah, my pants are... They don't fit. They just don't fit. I'm too thick. Like, for the longest time, and some people know this, I was borderline, like, underweight. Like, severely underweight. I was in the underweight spectrum. That was not good. So I literally, and people don't believe me when I say this, but I literally used to be able to wrap my wrist with my two hands like this and make my fingers touch each other. So it I was way too skinny. Now I am not. Not my wrist. Not my wrist is with like this. I still can do it. Can still do it. No, my waist. My waist. Yeah, everything it's, you know, it's like that. Yup. And even though I have muscles now, I can still like have the bones are still very visible. Like, look here. This used to be even like this used to be flat. It was just like a flat surface, completely, absolutely flat. Like, even here I look skinny if I do it in this angle still. You know? So yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Um, Especially because of my height, the lack of muscle, and literally I had almost no muscle. It really hurt my bones. Like I didn't have the strength to walk without hurting. So at the end of the day, my knees would be destroyed, my ankles would be destroyed. Um, my back hurt so much. Now it doesn't so much. So and I've been this height since I'm like 14. So yeah. There's still some things that I have to work on. Like for example, when I gained muscle weight, I gained also too much fat. Um, Fat weight. It's definitely less and it's easier to trim, and it was a natural process. But I have to trim that down. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to. You know? Um, I mean, I'm not fat. Look at me. I definitely am not. Um, but I am so used to being skinny that it kind of bothers me when I move around and my daily stuff. I still move around like if I were 14. I still sometimes don't recognize my own body. Do I make cakes? I'm actually very very bad at baking. I'm good at cooking, bad at baking. So yeah. I used to have those comments as well. Do I eat ballots? Don't let Trump hear that. He's gonna accuse me of voter fraud. But I do eat a lot, yes. I mean, I'm big. I need a lot of food. I'm more of a cat person, but I do like dogs. I have a cat, Ralsei boy. He's not in the room right now. Oh, well, I have it on like a bun kind of deal. So it's the back hair that you see. Ballot from Philippines? I have no idea what that is, I'm sorry. You'd have to describe it to me. Duck egg in a pH? I don't know. Sounds too foreign to me. I will say hi to Ralsei for you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. If I say darling one more time, actually, a lot of people have connected that to the 02 darling in the Franks thing. And that's where I got it from. Because the pronunciation and all of that, and I make use of my natural accent about it. So. Oh yeah, I do the raspy voice. That sounds terrifying. My profile picture looks like you. I mean, it's meant to be that way. Yeah. In YouTube, it's from Daniela, and in Twitter, I mean, in Twitter. Well, yeah, Twitter too. Twitter and Twitch, it's Mitch who drew that. Those portraits of mine. I rolled the R's. I do that in a regular basis. Speak Spanish. So, yep. My leg. Also, I hate that I have to do that. Yeah, there are super talented people in the server. Correct. Earthquake. Do I like the intestines of the chicken? Generally, when people say intestine, I don't think food. I think of poop. So will I ever stop skipping intros? No. How to roll your R's? Well, first, be born in Latin America or Spain. Or some other countries, actually. And then learn English so well that people don't realize that you're a Spanish or foreign language speaker. And then just roll the R's. So yeah. You're from England? But aren't there some British people that roll the R's as well? Like especially in the good old days? Camera's way too high for my comfort. Wait, it's a bit higher. There you go. Not the flip flops? What do you mean, not the flip flops? How do you know I'm wearing flip flops right now? Coffee or tea? I don't drink either. Sorry. I am from Latin America. I am an American. People from the US won't like that. Apple juice or orange juice? Orange juice all the way. I love orange juice. Is it morning for me? It's 10:50. It's almost 11. It's almost 11 a.m. I've never been to Spain. I don't think I would like to go to Spain. But to be fair, I don't think I would like to be anywhere but my house at all times. So. Plum juice is superior? No, 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 no. Mote con huesillo is superior. You know it. I don't have favorites. Yeah, I always point at you. You know why. So, Yeah, I don't. Yeah. What's your thoughts on the drink Malta? I've never tried it, but if it's anything like alcohol-less beer, then I hate it. So yeah, I'm gonna get different. Do I drink alcohol? I don't. I don't drink. I think it's irresponsible. Do I like bebés? I do not. Like bebés or kids. Yeah, there's beer without alcohol for people that don't drink alcohol. And according to everyone that I know, it's basically just as bad as real beer, which is just a mouthful of bitterness in liquid form. And then people are like, oh, this is so good, I need more. Like, my dad loves beer without alcohol, and I have no idea why. And I tried it like once, and I was like, get it off my mouth, give me some orange juice, please. I'm gonna die. So yeah, it's so bad. I don't like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's like, I don't know. It tastes like if you drink Coke and you take a mouthful of pumpkin pie, but the pumpkin pie was left outside for like 10 days. And then you mix them in your mouth and then you swallow it. And then you eat a cherry. That's how Dr. Pepper tastes. It's like a bad Coke. And I don't like Coke to begin with. So yeah. Do you have older siblings? Yes. Yes, I do. I have more than one. Dr. Pepper is gross. Don't like it. You've never eaten pie? I've only eaten pies, like American pies here. For example, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is actually very good. I made pumpkin pie once and it was even better than when people gave it to me because I put less sugar on it. And I also use brown sugar. And, you know, use less. Um, and it's good. It's very good. What I don't like, it's pecan pie. Pecan pie is gross. Well, it's not gross, but it has so much sugar in it. Everything has so much sugar in it. So, yeah. What day am I going to make a collab? I don't know. I mean, I've wanted to make a different collab, like the one we did with Kai. But I don't know. I was thinking about asking him to do more, but I know that he's not having a good time right now, so I don't want to pressure him. And I don't really know any other person that I could collab with. So, have I heard of the 150-hour chocolate cake? Is that from Willy Wonka or what? It's like the what was it, Jawbreaker that doesn't end? Well, I didn't came up with the idea. of making audios. It was like other people were doing it, and I was like, cool, I like it. And then I was like, I need money. And there's not a lot of male creators out there, and the ones that there are, they get very famous really fast. So maybe I can get a lot of views doing something that I liked seeing, since the market was not saturated at the time, so I can get a better path towards verifications. And that's what happened. And I did. And I was so sure about my strategy that I actually bought something when I didn't have a lot of money, which was a microphone. So yeah. Never ending gobstopper. I have no idea what a gobstopper is, but yeah. I've only seen the other Wonka movie, not the original. It's actually good. That's fair. You eat condensed milk for a snack? What? No! That's basically sugar in liquid form. Don't do that. Well, if you can call it liquid, it's more like a slime form. It's a new state of matter. Slime. Well, condensed milk, it's different than milk. Condensed milk is like very, 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 very concentrated milk with a lot of sugar in it. So, yeah. There's actually a dessert from Peru called Suspiro Limeño, which I learned to make when I was studying gastronomy in high school. Um, which is so good. It's very, very, very good. And you mix, there's a 1-to-1 ratio between condensed and evaporated milk, and there's some spices as well, and then you do like meringue on top, and you can do either French or Italian, and Italian is burrito, and French and all of that. It's so good. And you put cinnamon on top. I have a beers, correct. Well, um, thanks, Lorena. Yeah, don't eat brown sugar with a spoon. But you know what you can eat? Well, you shouldn't, but what I ate is there's this powder milk that's very famous in Chile. You can eat it by a spoonful. I used to do that. Or Milo. Don't do it, but you can do it. Sweet or sour? I like both. Well, it's the same. It's a freeze dry process, dehydration process, so it condenses the flavor. Blah 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 blah. It can also be like a formula kind of stuff, but that's different. Also, by the way, guys, I have not forgotten that you have not yet followed me on Twitch. Go do it now. Link in the description. Now do it. Now. What are you waiting for? I'm seeing you now. So yeah. You did it literally? Because you know what? I am actually going on Twitch after this, right after this. And I'm gonna start my Twitch streak, hopefully. And I'm gonna need mods. Yup. Do I drink water with salt after I get soaked by the rain? Why would I ever do that? Is that a normal thing where you're from? Like, is that like a superstitious thing? I know that there's a lot of superstitious beliefs around the world. I've never heard that. Oh yeah, we're almost at 60k, which is good. And 40k on the second channel, which is also great. Don't go check the second channel unless you're over 18. Which is why I don't link it here. So yeah, what am I going to be doing on the stream? I'm actually going to be doing more talking, more playing. I'm gonna play Genshin for a while, then I'm gonna talk. And I'm gonna talk about different topics, not just ASMR Q&A stuff. I like going into politics. I like going into philosophy. I like going into all of those stuff. I know that not a lot of people here would want to hear that. That's why I'm not gonna do it here. It's normal so you won't get a cold or fever. I've never heard that. What I have done is, I'm 55, I think 50. What I have done is when my throat hurts, and I think this is like a home, healing recipe stuff for sore throats, is how do you call it when you do like with water? You do that with salt water. You know? Gurgle, gargle, gargle, gurgle, googly google, googly eyes. Yes, I do that. Yeah, I have no idea how it's gargoyle. Yes, I am sure it is gargoyle. I gargoyle with water. Yeah, it's supposed to be because of the saline mixture, something with bacteria. It has an actual scientific thing. So yeah. Gurgle gurgles. Gurgle gurgles gurgles. Yes. Oh, and you also, yeah, honey with lemon. Honey lemonade is very good when you have a fever, cold, or a sore throat. It works. It works a lot. Works a lot. You want to hear a gross story before I leave? You want to hear one? It's gross. It's gross, gross, gross. Yes. Okay. So, there was one time, I like spicy things, right? You see where it's going? I like spicy things, so I bought some spicy, like Takis or Doritos, spicy stuff, chips. And it's the only thing that I ate that night. you know? And I ate a whole bag during like 2 hours. The whole bag. And that's the only thing I ate. So what happened next is that I had like a light reflux situation, which wasn't that bad, but it lifted all the spice through the throat, and it stayed there. So I was starting to like, you know, because it was all the spice in there and it wouldn't leave. So I literally grabbed a spoon, grabbed the honey thing, and I started eating honey, like 5 spoonfuls of honey, and then water, and then more honey, and you know, all of that, and it wouldn't get away until it did get away. So honey works. Well, anything sweet works to counteract spice. In my house, I don't have milk. We don't have milk in our house. We only have almond milk, and that doesn't work because it's the fat that solves the spice. So yeah. Honey on toast? No, but I've had honey on sopapillas, which is basically, well, no time to explain it. But slurps on a soda. Don't drink soda after having something spicy. It's gonna be worse. Anyway, guys, you. I'm looking at you. You? No, not him. You. Go follow me on Twitch. Now. Link in the description. I'm gonna leave right now. I'm gonna take a 15-minute break and then I'm gonna go live on Twitch. And you're gonna be there. Don't go to sleep. Actually, go to sleep if you need it. And then be on Twitch. Now. Do it. Now. Do it now. Do it. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I can see you through the screen, through the camera. Do it. Do it! What if you already follow? Then subscribe. See, because I'm an affiliate now, you can subscribe. Hey! And there's a Rousey emote too on there. So yes, I'm gonna show Rousey probably on the gaming stream or whatever stream that it is. So go do it. I'm looking at you. Alright. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later on Twitch. Hopefully I can see some of you there. So goodbye. And I don't know when I'm gonna stream in here again. Maybe in a later time, you know? Like 12, 1. Perhaps. I really have to work my schedule. But anyway. Goodbye, guys, and I'll see you in about a minute or 15. So, all right. Goodbye, guys. See you, and don't die, darling.